Congratulations! You have worked very hard for your citizenship interview and now you are officially a United States citizen. For many immigrants like you, this was a very long and difficult process. The road to becoming a US citizen had many obstacles, but you have managed to arrive at the final destination. Your personal contributions to this country will make it a better place. After celebrating this achievement, there are 5 immediate actions that you must take to make sure that you have an easier transition from a permanent resident status to citizen's status. So what should you do after taking the oath of allegiance to the United States? Number 1. You should apply for a US passport. This is the first action that you must take. Having a US passport is also a way for you to prove your citizenship. So it is very important to have it issued as soon as you become a US citizen. One benefit that comes with having a US passport is that it will allow you to travel to many countries of the world without a visa. Finally, you must have a US passport if you have any plans to travel outside of the United States. A passport application is usually included in the citizenship welcome packet that you received at your oath ceremony. You can also get an application at many post offices or online at travel.state.gov. To apply for a passport, you will need to submit your original Certificate of Naturalization. It is called Form N550 and a photocopy. You can also apply for a passport card at the same time that you apply for a regular passport. A passport card has the size of a green card or a driver's license. You can use a passport card in the United States to board planes. However, you cannot use it for international travel. For example, you cannot use your passport card to travel to France, but you can use a passport card to travel, let's say, from Miami to Chicago. One advantage of the passport card is that you can use it in the United States to prove that you are a US citizen. This way, you don't need to always carry your regular passport book, which is much bigger. You can also use your passport card for entering the United States by land crossings and by sea ports of entry from Canada, Mexico, the Caribbean, and Bermuda. For example, if you go on a cruise to one of these countries, you can use your passport card to get back in the United States. The fee for applying for a passport card is approximately $65. So, if you can afford it, it is recommended that you apply for one. Number 2. You should update your Social Security card and record. Many new citizens forget this step, but it is very important. If you look at your Social Security card that the government gave you when you became a legal permanent resident, you will notice that there is nothing special written on it. The card looks exactly like a Social Security card of any American citizen, but your record at the Social Security Administration still shows that you are a permanent resident. That is why you must make sure that you update your record, because they don't do it automatically when you become a US citizen. When you update your record, it allows you to receive certain Social Security and government benefit. Also, when you apply for a job, a company will be able to easily verify that you are a US citizen by entering your social security number in a government system. After your oath ceremony, it takes a little bit of time for USCIS and the Department of Homeland Security to enter your new US citizen status into their computer systems. For this reason, you must wait at least 10 days after your naturalization ceremony before you go to the Social Security Administration office. Don't forget to bring your passport or your certificate of naturalization to the Social Security office. Before we continue with this video, please make sure to give a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to new citizens like you. Thank you. Number 3. You should obtain a certificate of citizenship for your children. If you have a child who is a legal permanent resident, that means your child has a green card, and if that child was less than 18 years old on the day you became a US citizen, then your child may have automatically become a US citizen. Your child needs proof to show that he or she is a US citizen. In order to obtain that proof for your child, you should file Form N-600, Application for Certificate of Citizenship. You can do it online at uscis.gov/N-600. As a US citizen, your child may qualify for many scholarships and benefits. Remember that a certificate of citizenship is not the same as a certificate of naturalization. You are also encouraged to apply for a US passport for your child after you obtain his or her certificate of citizenship. Number 4. You should register to vote. It is important that every immigrant who becomes a US citizen register to vote. The American democracy remains strong because people like you decide to vote. As a citizen, your voice counts, and you must make it count. By voting, you participate in the life of your community, your state, and the United States in general. Now that you are a US citizen, you may register to vote in federal elections, such as voting for a US senator, a US representative, or the President of the United States. At some naturalization ceremonies, USCIS gives new citizens like you an opportunity to register to vote. If you did not have a chance to register at your oath ceremony, you may still do so at some locations in your community. For example, you can register to vote at some post offices, motor vehicle offices, or your county boards of elections. Remember that voting is a right and a responsibility of every US citizen. Number 5. You should sponsor your family members to come to the United States. This is one of the benefits of becoming a US citizen. By law, you can help members of your family to obtain their green cards so that they can also live and work in the United States. These are the people you can help immigrate to the United States. As a US citizen, you can file a petition for your husband or wife, your married or unmarried children who are not US citizens. If you are 21 years old or older, then you can also petition for your parents, your brothers and sisters, The process for your parents to become legal permanent residents is quick. On the other hand, the process for your brothers and sisters to come to the United States takes time. So if it is something you want to do, you must do it as soon as possible. If you want to sponsor your mother and father, you must file a separate petition for each of them. You will also need to file a separate petition for each of your brothers or sisters. When you file for your relatives to come to the United States, they must have a financial sponsor. The financial sponsor may be you or another person. The financial sponsor must prove that his or her financial situation allows him or her to take care of your relatives when they come to the United States. By taking the steps that you saw in this video, you are becoming an active and engaged citizen of the United States. Once again, congratulations!